This week on the Push Willows podcast, it is the 2024 Pulley Awards. We've got Best Podcast, Best Exercise, Biggest Car Crash Social Media Account, and a load more. And 3, 2, 1, it's the final show of the year.
Hey guys, welcome to the Push Pull Legs podcast with myself, Dammy.
And me, Tom Hall. What's going on, buddy?
Not good, mate. Still ill, as you can tell from the sound of my voice. I'm still not feeling good. I've basically got some sort of spray. I've got to shove up my nose 3 times a day.
What's it called?
Oh, I don't know, Otrivine or some fucking shit. It's
okay.
Just I think it's actually just like an over-the-counter thing that I could have got. I went to the fucking doctors to get an over-the-counter medication. Fucking sound. Cheers, mate. But yeah, it's,
I was trying to think. I was like, I feel like I've had like some nasal steroid before to like clear up stuff.
I wish it was a steroid. I need to get a steroid because I've not been in the gym for about fucking 3.5 weeks.
Nice.
Yeah, it's I just still all bunged up, still all just sort of like all head coldy and like all the mucus just not fucking shifting, and it's in my ears, and I feel like I'm underwater in my ears. I feel like I've got water in my ears, and like balance is off a little bit, and I feel a bit sick sometimes. I move my head too quick. Oh, it's a glorious time to be alive, Tom. It's a glorious time to be alive. I'm just hoping it fucks off by the time Saturday rolls around when I'm on holiday or Christmas holiday.
Christmas holiday.
Yeah. So yeah, there's that. But never mind. We live. It's not that bad, is it? Really, in the grand scheme of things.
No.
So yeah. There we go. You ill yet, Tom?
No, I'm weirdly all right at the moment.
Maybe.
That's weird.
Nice. It's good for
well,
you.
I've had like a snuffly for like a couple of weeks, but I'm not like bad like you. I was pretty.
Yeah, that's usually all I get. I just get sniffly, and I'm like usually all right for it. After that, I just get a bit sniffly.
I feel like a few people have like properly come down with stuff around me, and I've managed to kind of like bite it off to a certain extent. And I'm like, but I've just been a little bit grotty and run down because my social scene is just so happening. It's insane. I'm so happy. It's come to like, it's almost like the 3 weeks, like last week in November, the first 2 weeks of like December and stuff, socially is fucking lovely that I can spend lots of time with lots of people that I love, but horrendous for going out all the time. And then, and really fucking expensive. And then this last week before Christmas is fucking amazing that everybody's got their own stuff to do, and then then there's no social stuff, and I'm like, I'm so happy. I'm not really out. I'm out for a little bit tomorrow with some lads from Until, but that's it. I'm so happy. So nice, sad, isn't it?
It is sad, definitely. I think we're all a bit like that, aren't we? Do you know what I mean? When you get to a certain age, you are just a little bit like, oh yeah, just relax, God. Just don't do anything.
I was like literally thinking to myself like this today. I was like, I'm so looking forward to waking up, being able to wake up on Saturday morning whenever I want and just go about my day. I'll still have to do some work probably on Saturday, but I'm like, but I can do it on my terms. I don't have to be there. I don't have to dress up. I don't have to spend 3 hours shopping with Chloe, which has been the fun one today. I don't know if she'll probably listen to this on the flight. Hi Chloe.
Tom the doll. Tom's been dressed up.
I literally told her, I was like, this is basically you playing fucking Kendall and Barbie, isn't it? Like, So apparently, so me and Dan are very similar. I feel like, so this is what I get, right? So when obviously we're probably more well off than we were as children, correct? We can buy things that our parents probably couldn't afford at that time, but we have both like amazing upbringings and whatever. But there's certain clothing. So I buy a lot of like DC or Vans or Oakleys or stuff like that, right? But
emo brands,
emo kind of skatey brands. But they were always quite expensive for when we were younger, right? So, and my mum would be like, no, it's too expensive. We're not going to buy that. We'll buy something else, like Tesco's own brand or fucking like Audi or Asda George or something like that. And then, or H&M. And then it'd be like, but now I can afford that brand. I'm like, shit, yeah. And I just buy it all. And I'm like, oh, I like this. I like that bit. And I'm like that.
Yeah.
And then Chloe's like, yeah, you basically dress like a teenage boy. And I was
like, you're an adult now, Tom. So
what's bad about that? I wear my hat backwards. Actually, I wear my hat forwards a lot more recently, I think. But yeah, I'm like, I don't know. I think it's because
I agree with you, mate. I'm with you on that one. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I think when you come from a childhood of wanting a pair of Nike football boots and getting Umbro, You know,
Yeah,
you're
there
just
you go.
like,
That's exactly it. Yeah,
I
correct.
need those Nike boots. Like, I want them. I don't care if I need them or not. I just want them because the kid in
But
me
then,
needs them right
like,
now.
Chloe will be like, "Well, why don't you get the ones that are Dolce and Gabbana?" I'm like, "Because I don't fucking want them. Because I'm not a pretentious prick."
Yeah, because no
That's
one
why.
cares about Dolce and Gabbana. That point, like, no, my inner child doesn't care about that. It's why
Correct. Yeah, that's it,
funny
right? Yeah.
my what would it be my nephews they're two boys and they're sort of like similar age to me and my brother. And my sister would always get them like nice stuff anyway. I'm sure, like again, like you said, she does want them. But I always want to buy them like Jordan clothes because I'm like, when I was a kid, I'd have loved to have had like
Yeah.
that thing. And I think I don't know, but I just want to be known as like cool Uncle Dan that buys cool clothes, like because I just wish that when I was younger, I had that guy. I was like, oh my God, like Jordan hoodie rather than like you said, like a Fila hoodie or something like
Yeah,
that. Do
yeah,
you know, like it's just that sort of thing where you just know your mum walked into Sports Direct and went to the 70% off section and it was all the
yeah.
Fila,
That's the one.
Umbro, you know, all that sort of stuff. Um,
Diadora, all that
Don
kind of
A,
shit.
you
Like
know, like it was
Gapper.
that, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And yes, it's the same when they're into stuff. And funny enough, like it's funny, Isabel has put like a Christmas list together, and on it has got specifically Nike Pro clothes. Like specifically, can't be just like clothes or like sportswear or whatever. And part of me was like a little bit proud. I was like, oh, that's
Yeah.
I know the feeling. Like so, and obviously on there, there's like also the shit that's like slime and all this crap that I'm just not get. I was like, I go overboard on that because that's cool. That's decent. That's like
Yeah,
sporty. I'm
that's
down
good.
for that.
Yes.
Yeah, like yeah, we can do that. But it just made me laugh how even at that age, like it's the same as what we were like. It's like you didn't just want a tracksuit bottoms. You wanted the Adidas ones with the poppers down the side. It was like, no, don't
Yeah.
get me other. Yeah, but and then mum would buy me some tracksuit bottoms, and they weren't the poppers down the side. Like, mum, they're not poppers down the side. What are you doing? Like, but secretly being like, oh, I'm really grateful, thanks. Yeah, it's really nice.
Yeah, thank
Umbro
you.
joggers. They're basically the same, Dan. I was like, yeah, they're not,
Yeah.
but okay, thanks. Yeah, it's just funny times, man. Funny times looking back. Uh, so yeah, I'm gonna get some Adidas popper trousers for Christmas. That's what I want from Laura. Asked for
Nice.
those. You should get some of those, mate, for your trip. They're great. Like,
Yeah,
yeah,
I've heard like never mind like the wherever we're going for the fucking expensive to go to wherever we're going on New Year's Eve. But yeah,
don't
that
worry
I could
about
turn up in that. All right, David,
it. Mate,
David,
you wear
nice.
that hat you've got on, Vans hat, Vans hoodie. You'd be sound.
Mate, this is I'm going to Boston. This is so exact.
Mm,
So I'll
there you
fit
go.
right in.
Exactly.
This is
Nothing to worry about.
only about this hat. I'm sure this hat isn't sold anymore because the last time I went was about 5 years ago. So I'm going to take it because I'm
It's an
gonna be like,
antique then. Even better.
no, none of you have this one. I don't even know what brand it is. It's like it's a really odd brand, but I do like it. It's quite comfy. That's the thing. I do like getting hats. I'm gonna get a Bruins hat. I did ask permission as well. I was like, Chloe, it's like, can I get a Bruins hat? She's like, yeah, I can.
Why not?
I was like, I have a big wall of hats over there. You can't see it on YouTube, but yeah, I have like about 20 hats on like displayed. Fun, fun stuff.
Uh,
That's going to be in whenever I move, probably like May time. That'll be in the office. Basically, I'm gonna turn it into like a man cave like yours.
yeah.
Mm,
Yeah.
be
All your
fun.
shit in it. All your golf
All
stuff in
my
it.
shit. It'll be golf stuff. I got pictures down there which I've put up actually. Similar to you, I've got Tiger Woods and but I've got a Peyton Manning one as well that I want to put up. But
Yeah, I don't care about Peyton Manning. It's NFL. It's
yeah, not
shit.
so much. Not so much. Oh God. Mm. Right. What we're doing the pulleys today, the annual awards thing. But I do feel some of these are maybe because we've changed, like we just said, we're growing up. I feel like maybe some of these aren't as relevant for this show anymore, and we might have to kind of
Oh,
change
which
stuff
pulleys are you
around.
retiring, Tom?
I don't know. Well, I don't. I haven't thought about the ones that we should bring in, because then it's just like we do about 3 awards.
Yeah.
Well, we can go through them because it's stuff like I guess best guest. We really haven't had any guests on throughout the whole year. We must have. Can't really remember. I know we had Jake and Jake on, but that was just more convenient because they asked to come on. Uh,
Yeah.
they were like, "Oh, can you guys come on ours and we'll go on theirs?" So we should probably do more guesting stuff. Still, I say that every year, and I just can't be asked. Then you have to
It's
organise a
just more effort,
time.
isn't it? It's
It's like,
organisation of it, and then it's
oh, I
like we
have
have
to
to make
organise
sure
a
we interview them
time.
properly and the questions
Like,
properly, and it's just when we rock up, it's just two mates chatting. Do you know, it's a little bit less, a bit
And
more
it's like,
chilled. I
all
feel
right, we
like
almost like have a little chit chat before, catch up with us, like boat, and it's like,
yeah,
oh God, oh yeah. I'm glad Chatterbix is back. I've been binging on that now. So it was
Yeah, I mean, the
bad,
most
and
recent one was really bad though.
the names where they were
The
just
name of
going
the
through. Oh, it
comedians.
was awful, wasn't
I'm like,
it?
lads, come on, like, I love
This
you
is
guys.
bad.
I'll
Yeah,
listen
yeah,
to
this
pretty
is
much
awful.
anything, but this is just not the one, like,
This
at
is
all.
not the one. Yeah, yeah, this is not happening.
It'd be like the equivalent, by the way, guys. So you guys listen to this, right? It's the equivalent of me sitting here with Tom, reading out a list of footballers who begin with the letter K all the way through to the letter N, and just reading out footballers' names and just going, Tom, say yes or no if you've heard of this footballer, right? And I shit you not, like literally just naming every footballer for an hour
Oh
and then
wow.
going, yeah, no, yeah, yeah, oh yeah,
Yeah, he's a
no,
good
not
guy.
heard of
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
Yeah, good guy. Heard,
I
I
was
like him.
expecting more anecdotes because they
That's what
said
I
it like,
thought. I was like, there's going to be
yeah,
anecdotes. It's going to be like, oh yeah, that person. And I was like, no, it is literally just yes or no
literally
lists
just
for
yeah,
an
yeah, it's
hour.
not
I
the
was
one, is
like,
it?
come on, like, I'm all for those guys and love what they're about. But whenever they sometimes have those episodes where they go, oh, this is boring. No one gives a shit about this. I'm listening, like, no, we do, like, yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas that one, they didn't say it, and I was like, lads, I'm bored. Like, no one wants to, no one wants to.
But the
It was
thing is,
bad.
they knew they'd done it before, right? And they were like, "Oh, we put this one out. We definitely have." I think they've obviously like maybe the producers
No,
gone, "That was shit. Don't put this out." Like,
no,
yeah, and then they've redone
literally,
it.
literally. That's what I hope has happened.
Anyway, all right. So in the Pulleys, if you haven't known it before, we're doing a little award show every year. Basically, because me and Dan can't be bothered to think about things for the last week of the year and the first week of the year, we get a
Yeah.
Pulleys Award, and the first one will be a predictions show. So they write themselves. Whilst my prediction is, will Dan be alive in 2020, 25? Like,
Fucking hell, it doesn't
he's
feel like it right
still
now.
still going.
Yeah.
All right, so we have categories. I've got it up. But slightly worryingly, I don't know whether this is, it says last modified on 2023 on my notes. So either I didn't write them down last year or I've got this wrong. I must have got them off my notes for last year. Or did we not do one? We
Would
must
have,
have done.
2023 would have been fine, wouldn't it? Because that's when we'd have done it.
Would have been?
Well,
I'm
yeah,
already
because
thinking we're in 2025.
yeah, it's
All
December
right, so
2024
this
now,
is
isn't
right
it? So it
then.
would have been December 2023 before.
I've just spent three
I was about
hours
to
in
say, you've just been shopping. Yeah, I
Selfridges,
don't blame you. Fucking frazzled.
just like I've never tried on so. I was getting sweaty from trying on so many
Ah,
jeans.
nah, it's not
Yeah,
about that. Yeah, it's not about that at all, is it?
and then Chloe's
Chloe, come on,
convinced.
Chloe, what are you doing?
She was convinced that I've been like buying the wrong size jeans my whole like for my whole life. I was like, I feel like I've got
Surely if they
mastery.
fit your
I
legs,
know
surely
how
like
to.
that's the
No,
yeah.
she's like because she thinks I wear them too low, and I'm like. I don't think I do. I just think that's where they sit on me. I was like, I don't understand this. And then lo and behold, I'm right. Guess yeah, that's where they sit. I'm like, I don't wear my jeans low. I'm like, this is what happens where my jeans are. And I was describing to Dan because I'm sure most of the people listening to this podcast can relate because we train and then you get looked at by the shopkeepers or suit makers or whatever. You're an odd shape. I'm using air quotes. I'm like, no, I'm not an odd shape. You're a fat cunt. I don't use that in the thing. I'm like, I'm like, yes, my hips are relatively like skinny compared to my quads, for example.
Yeah.
My butt has some glutes, and then my quads are quite big. Yeah, I don't want this big thing. It's like, but my waist is, I'm a 31, 32 waist. Like, and
Yeah.
still, even that had some give. I'm like, all right. They're like, wait, what are you? Some sort of like fucking Christmas cracker?
No, I
Like,
go to the gym.
yeah, right.
Fucking
No,
try it so often, every so often. Yeah,
like
literally.
I don't want to just wear a cardboard
Do you
like
know what I
fucking
find mad as well is like whenever it
rectangle.
happens, whenever I try stuff on like that with like specifically trousers, more so than my upper body, obviously, because I'm not fucking that big of a body.
Yeah,
But I have to sometimes consider I'm not that big. Like, do you know when you think to yourself,
right.
like, I just
I don't
train a
think I'm that
bit.
big
I
either.
was like, I train a
Yeah,
bit, but I wouldn't say like I've not got like fucking huge quads or huge
yeah,
glutes. It's like, no, they're just like I've trained a bit. And like you still can't fucking get anywhere close to it. I find it baffling. I'm
no,
like,
same.
is this how little people train or have muscle? Like, it's crazy.
Literally, it's mad, isn't it?
Crazy.
Like and like upper body wise, yeah. I'm reasonably broad. That's about it. But I'm not like.
Yeah.
But that's about it. But it's just like I'm more tall than it is. But it's just like, yeah, it
Yeah.
really bugs me. Make some fucking like, and they're like, oh, but I don't want to wear the like clothes that Mike wears, like those specialist bodybuilder like stuff, because I think they
Yeah.
look impish. Uh,
There's like
no, I
skin
would.
tight ones.
quite happily tell that to his face. So it's
Yeah,
absolutely fine.
yeah. The skin tight was, yeah, agreed.
Yeah, I'm like, what are you doing,
Braid
mate?
on.
Just
No one needs that.
that doesn't fit. That it doesn't fit, Mike. It's fine. Like, just get it a couple of sizes bigger. All right, so we have got podcast of the year. We've got best guest. Probably have to retire that this year because I can't remember who we had. We would just give it default Jake and Jake. That's fine. Or do we which Jake? Don't know. Which one's made the most money for you this year? That's gonna be it.
Which one has? Probably Big Jake. Probably Big Jake.
Big Jake. There we go. He's one best guest.
Best guest.
So we've got best exercise, worst DM message from randoms. We've got to go back into our DMs, I think.
Fuck it. I could. I wouldn't have saved it from. There could be some. Well, there's been some whoppers though.
Best social media follow. Social media follow for the comments. Best coffee or coffee joint. Best TV series. Best burger. Best air fryer. What? Best air fryer recipe. Air fryers were big last year, weren't they?
Yes. Yeah.
We're like, maybe not so much this year. We might have to retire that one. Diet drink of the year. Best protein snack. That's a weird one. That's not like us. That's a little bit too fitness, that. And did we add best golf course?
Best golf course, yeah.
Great. Do we feel like we need to add anything? I think we're going to retire best protein snack because I don't think I've had any different ones this year. I don't think we need to have best air fryer recipe. That's a bit of an odd one. And yeah, everything else we can crack on with. All right. So normal rules apply that these don't have to have come out this year. This is just, did me and Dan enjoy them this year more than anything else?
Yeah.
If Dan decides that he liked Shawshank Redemption, that's the best movie of the year. That's fine. Doesn't have to have come out. It's all right. All right, so let's rumble through this, mate. This show writes itself. It's absolutely fine, absolute fire. I'm gonna get my clock up because I'm aware of timings. I've still got to go to the shop, another shop, food shop, more interesting. I don't know whether you and Laura do this. So every year, me and Chloe like go to like M&S or Waitrose, and all the party food comes out, like mini stuff. So we do a night of that, and that's tonight. I'm quite excited, if I'm honest.
I don't blame you, mate. I would be, but Laura's not a foodie. Laura doesn't care for food, man. Like,
yeah,
I'm on my own with this. No. See, if you came to visit, that's what we would do.
Yeah.
She doesn't care for food. She doesn't give a shit. Chloe, just give her a bottle of wine. She's happy. She's fine.
So we're gonna go out and get like I don't know, mini Yorkshire puddings with like beef in, or like, and then like I don't know, mini sausage rolls, mini pies, all that kind of shit. That you get a Christmas kind of buffet if you're going around somebody's house. I mean, we do that for dinner basically. Yeah, which is pretty sick.
I like that idea.
It's a good idea, I think. Yeah, and then we just like sit, watch TV, chill out, do some presents or whatever, or just do like, basically it's Christmas admin day. We have that, and then we sign all the cards and shit like that. So yeah,
that's cute.
It's cute, isn't it?
Very cute, mate.
Very, very adult. Fucking hell, very adult. But yeah, all right. Podcast of the year.
Stick to football with the overlap for me. It's like I've really got into it this year. I know it's been around for a little while, but it really has taken off this year, I think. And the fact that Ricky Gervais on it for me was just like
that.
I think I just really enjoy it. I think it gives a good insight into football. I think it's changed the way that people talk about football. I think it's changed the way that people view podcasts to a certain degree. Certainly football podcasts anyway. I felt like it brings people closer to the opinions and stuff. I don't know why I think that. I just don't know if I've just watched it more. I think it's been out for a while, but I feel like this year has been a big. They've pushed it, I think, quite a bit, and I think it's paid off for them.
So I would say, I think one we both have obviously listened to is Chatbix, and it definitely has molded how we probably chat, because we're like, we realize that people are just literally the personalities and like how they talk to each other. So
well, I think it's with that. It's for me, it's the whole realizing that a podcast can be background noise, and actually background noise can be quite comforting. if it's the people that you like to a certain degree.
It doesn't have
Whereas
to be
with
like
like
preachy fucking shit like
yeah,
fitness
whereas with
posts
like the
stuff.
overlap and stick to football, I feel like you have to listen to that.
Yeah,
Whereas I'd like to think our podcast, similar to Chatbix, is just you can have it in the background while you're in the car driving. You don't, if you missed a couple of minutes, you don't feel like you missed the whole fucking thing, not like
yeah.
you missed a key bit or whatever. It's just people that you like know you're going to learn a couple of things here or there, maybe with our stuff or get our views of the world. But it is just a bit of a light-hearted, nice voices in the background, nothing too difficult, too harsh. You know what you're going to get. You know you're going to get me being grumpy. You know you're going to get Tom winding me up. It's just yeah, easy listening, isn't it? You know.
So I would like to put forward not single podcast, but podcasts. So I think your podcast has changed because of this group, and that is Goal Hanger, and the whole group of the rest is. So the rest
The
is
rest
football,
is.
the rest is politics, the rest is history, the rest is money, the rest is entertainment.
But you see, I
Um,
don't like the rest is football as much.
See, I think it's based off personnel because I like Micah Richards and I like Gary Lineker. Alan Shearer I can kind of take.
Micah Richards is
I
the only one out of those two I like, though. I don't
I
like Gary Lineker or Alan Shearer.
I don't like Gary Neville.
Yeah.
Yeah, I find him a hard listen, and I don't
But the
particularly
thing I like
warm
about him
to Jamie
in the
Carragher
overlap,
either.
the thing I like about Gary Neville is he doesn't talk much. He does just ask the
Mm.
questions
There you
generally. Yeah.
go. So I think of like just the personalities. I
Yeah,
find
but you got
Ian
Roy Keane,
Wright
mate.
slightly
Roy
annoying. I
Keane. Roy
love
Keane
Roy
wins.
Keane.
Roy Keane
I
wins it.
would love Roy Keane, but I guess for all the others, because I went to the live podcast of the Rest is Entertainment. I really enjoy that
Yeah.
show.
But the other thing I
Um,
like about Carragher and Neville is that Carragher just says whatever he wants to say to wind up Gary Neville. I love that as well. Like, I don't think Carragher actually says what he actually wants to say. I think he just says whatever he thinks Gary doesn't want him to say. That's why I love
yeah.
it. With
I think
with
I
those
need to
two, but
listen to it more as well. But I think you watch it. I think it's probably a better show to watch than it
yeah,
is just
yeah,
to listen. I don't tend to watch podcasts. I think
yeah. Maybe that's the
that's the
difference.
thing.
The key difference.
That
Yeah,
might be
yeah,
different. Oh,
yeah.
we can write that. So best watched YouTube
Yeah.
versus or video versus audio. Video. Well, new category. Beautiful. We get rid of best guest. Video podcast, the overlap. And I feel like best production. I feel like the rest is just because I just think they've nailed the people they have on each one are so fucking good. And like in terms of high up status of what they do, it is good, I feel. Yeah. And they're the most listened to podcast in the country. The rest is politics. Yeah.
What is in the group? The rest is.
No. The rest is politics is the most listened to podcast in the UK.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Which is super interesting because you wouldn't have thought it would be, but more people. That's the whole thing of like when Keir Starmer and Rishi Sunak had the debate, like more people watched the rest is politics live coverage of the debate than watched the debate.
Yeah, but I can understand that though completely.
I think it's so funny.
I understand
Um,
that completely. Is because people don't like politicians and they want to know what they're saying in layman's
yeah,
terms. As some people that are going to break it down and giving their opinion on it. And like, the problem you've got with something like the rest is politics is that the people that listen to it aren't the ones that influence the fucking votes necessarily. It's the
no,
people that have no interest
it's
in it.
the people who listen to it are probably like me, who are very central.
Yeah,
Who want to be informed about both sides. That's the people who listen to it. Probably if you skew like really far left or really far right, I don't think you're taking up that mainstream media.
no,
No, no, that's the problem. So they need to infiltrate. Right. Best.
yeah,
We'll go with yours. We'll go with the overlap. Beautiful. Best guests.
yes.
Big Jake. Because
Big
he makes
Jake's
Dan the
been
most
the only
money.
guest. So
Well, there's two. There've been
yeah,
both Jakes. Both been good.
I mean, yeah, but those two are the only two.
I feel like we've been really slack with it. Um,
Yeah,
like I'm bothered. Anyway, even though all I guess have had tremendous fun, what I might start doing as well, like what Chatterbox do, I think whenever we don't have a podcast, I'm gonna dig into
okay,
the
yeah,
battery of podcasts and I'll put a Vault guest show out, which will be
I need to
super
try.
interesting as well because there might be something like 400 episodes ago, but there are some people I probably won't put out again. Uh,
Yeah, there will be for
I'm not
sure.
going to put Stephen Box out. Let's put that straight, or anything
Yes,
like
okay,
that.
no,
I'm
it's not gonna
probably
happen.
not gonna. I don't know. There's probably somebody else I wouldn't put out. Um, Mark McDonald. Don't know. Probably a lot has changed since then.
James
I haven't
Smith.
really. James Smith. That'd be funny. Just put that out again. There's stuff like probably Tony Gentlecore or Dean Somerset that still probably holds true. That kind of
Yeah, I
stuff is
bet.
probably
Yeah,
fine.
yeah,
And probably good for this fucking audience as well, because it's like, all right, these when both me and you were just coaching, and that's it.
yeah,
Stuff like that would be interesting. So I think I'll do that in the future
yeah.
because it's no hassle. No hassle. Um, Best exercise.
Best exercise.
No, you don't program people. You don't even train them, so.
Mate, I'm out of this now. I think best exercise.
This is an
What with my
interesting one because
fucking knee and me being
your knee
fucking
and your mucus. Yeah, great.
yeah.
You're fully like mid-30s now, mate. Like, yeah, this is
Yeah, literally.
It's a weird one for me as well, because like I spent most of my last year doing cardio, if I'm honest.
You did, yeah.
Like I did, yeah. Most of it, I can't just be like really good cycle rides.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna put cycling. Fuck you guys. Best exercise was cycling. It was probably the most enjoyable, and I really liked it. Cycling, long,
Wow.
long cycling,
This has changed, hasn't it? This has changed a
long,
lot.
long
This year.
bike rides. I
It's so
liked,
old.
right? I think I did my first ever like long, like 100K bike ride on like a Friday afternoon, gorgeous weather, took my time over it, gave myself like 4 hours to like dawdle all the way to like Colchester. And I loved it. It was so good. It was so lovely. And it went like I used like an app that took me on like these roads that I lived in Essex, like from the age of 0 to 18, right? And then moved to obviously know Essex pretty well. Went on like loads of these roads and little bits that I had no idea where I was. I was like, this is great. Fantastic. Long bike rides. It did help that I bought a new bike as well. So yeah, I was probably more excited about the thing. So rather than my old bike, I'm like, oh, great. Got the old Pinarello out, which is good. But other than that, should I put a gym-based exercise? What have I been like? I like lately something more
I
recent.
tell you what I like, the one that you failed at on the 100 kilo challenge, the cross cable fucking thing. That's why I like it, because you failed it. The challenge.
That's not being it, mate. That's not being. That's
No,
not
it
being
can't be the best exercise.
it.
No, I'm happy for the bike to go in, and I think it's just how
Mate,
much we've just changed, right? We've just
I
evolved.
know, evolved so
I'm okay
much.
with that. I'm okay with us
Worst,
evolving.
worst exercise. Last year
For
was a
me, all of them.
burpee broad jump.
Yeah, burpee broad jump. Yeah, that goes in the list for sure. High rocks in general should just go in the list. I think
High rocks, just high rocks,
just high
all
rocks.
of it.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to the National Fitness Games? Does that still happen?
No.
NFG? I thought that was a thing, wasn't it? That was basically high rocks.
Is that not Athex now or something like that? What's that?
But Afex is Ollie. I was about to say Ollie Mers. Definitely not Ollie Mers.
March on.
Ollie Marchant. That's the Marchant group, isn't it? Is it
Is that not what took over that?
PSFSEA? Did they take that over? Did they? I don't know.
I feel like the National Fitness Games was like.
I remember
Yeah,
John
and if you type in
Clark
nationalfitnessgames.com, we're offering all members of the March on PFCA communities a discount on competitive entry. I feel like they're connected.
Then it must be then, yeah, 100%.
Performance Director March is a thriving fitness community of functional training. It's part of the National Fitness Games. Like it's on the website, National Fitness Games.
Interesting.
That's what I thought anyway. I thought it changed.
Yeah. I always thought National Fitness Game was just professional PE.
That's what they all are, isn't it?
John Clark didn't like my comment when I did that. Because he would like doing it. And I was like, fucking PE, mate. Like, you got your beanbag. All right, good one.
Yeah, egg and spoon race.
Yeah.
Egg and spoon
you're
race.
good at that, mate. Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
Fine. Cool. Worst exercise. Got to be something in there.
High rocks.
Just high rocks in general.
Yeah, just high rocks. For me, just high rocks.
I don't think I can say that because like I've got like 5 or 6 high rocks athletes.
I can say it.
Oh, I belittle them for doing it. It's fine, but I know
as long as you do, just make sure you do.
I can always make them better. That's the thing. Like every single one of them PR'd. I'm like,
yeah,
it's not hard, is it? No, it's fine. Just need wind you up, point in the right direction. I don't know, actually. Worst exercise. Oh, remember that one I sent you by a coach? There was like a dead bug on a thing, and he had like a band around his wrists. Well, or his client, he was in a dead bug position, and she had like a mini band around wrists, and then a mini band around legs, and was
Yes,
just
I do.
like
Yeah.
straight up in the air, and then trying to abduct on both. Let's put that one.
Yeah, I mean, that's just ridiculous.
Dead bug abductions. Do you call it a dead bug or a dying bug? Okay.
Dead bug.
Dead bug,
Yeah, dead bug.
banded abductions. Cool.
Mm.
Worst DM message by randoms. All right.
Oh, fucking hell. I mean, this is going to be, there's going to be a bit of recency bias in this because obviously, like, I'm just going
Oh,
to go
it's
into
got to
my
be, mate.
inbox
It's
now.
got to be. Yeah.
Um,
Where are we going in? Like, just in
do you know the ones
request
that I
order?
think I dislike the most at the moment are the ones that are trying to catch you off guard. It's like if you're a normal coach, you might fall for it. You know, the whole like, here's one. Hi, Dan, do you offer one-to-one or private sessions?
Who was that?
Julian Mars.
Yeah, I've got him as well.
Ah, there you go. He's going for our list.
Julian Maz. Hi Tom, do you offer one-on-one or private sessions? And then obviously I clicked on his like profile and then saw he followed like really like a lot of the same people and they're all coaches. And I was like, that's a bit weird, isn't it? No.
It's just pathetic, isn't it? It's just absolutely pathetic to think that that's going to get. Oh, I just find it annoying. Um, I think the ones that I've had is like the ones that are just like very blunt and to the point.
Yeah.
Let me try and find some, man. I mean, I've just got so many. Um,
Archie Williams. I feel like he's in your space. PTXL, which I find odd because I'm from, this is 3 days ago. Rate real on cluster sets, mate. Straight to the point. Thanks for liking my post. Really appreciate the support. How long have you been coaching for? And then
ugh.
obviously I haven't replied. This is not an automated message, by the way. I like to give some free advice to those who engage on my page. I don't even remember liking your post. I've got a bunch of free resources to help with getting new clients and that they are full of value. I'll drop a picture of them below. Let me know what will help and I'll ping them over to you. What?
I just, I still don't believe in this day and age. This is how people are being told to get clients.
Yeah.
I think one of the best ones that I had was actually someone sent me a Loom video saying,
Oh yeah, we got those, didn't we? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I got one. I've got
yeah,
at least two of those. Yeah,
I think
yeah.
it's
All
those
right.
guys that are doing that at the moment for me.
Those are the worst ones, aren't they? Let's find one of them because I've definitely um
The ones that tell me that where they can improve my work, I'm like,
yeah,
mate,
yeah.
like, how about no?
I like yeah, and like some of the ones that I like this one, Logan. Hey, love this post about random exercises. I never did any posts about random exercises. Are you planning to post any infographics content too? What? Why does that matter? Hey Tom, how long have you been a coach for? I like this one, Adita. Hey, do you do weight loss? Straight to
Yeah.
the point. Interesting.
They're the ones that annoy me because it's like some people will fall for that.
Correct, yeah. Um,
Trying to be clever with it. It's just like, no, fuck off. Nobody wants you in their life.
no. Incredible clip.
I mean, the best
Tom,
one
your
is the whole
posts are
like
very creative.
I had one the other day that was like DM from someone about how they'd helped so and so, maximize all these things or change all this stuff. And I went on his page, it was like some 12-year-old kid from India who claims to be like, he's helped these clients go from this to this. And I was like, look on his page, like, there's just no chance that that's happened. There's just no chance. I can tell from your page that you've not done any of those things. Just painful, man.
I
So
know.
painful.
So
But never
annoying.
mind.
And it'll
What can
just
you
be
do?
like lots of stuff. There we go. Um, the ones
But
that
the worst
send
DMs of
you
the year are the ones that people that these
the
mentors
Loom
that send
ones,
out Loom videos.
Loom
Were
videos,
horrific.
who are like,
Horrific.
I'm going to just show you my funnel as well on this bad thing of like all this kind of shit.
Mm.
Um, yeah, I always look at them though. I always look at the Loom videos. Um,
Mate, one of them
so
got shared around our WhatsApp group. Must have been viewed about 100 times. Must have thought, oh, he really wants this.
so funny, isn't it? Hi Tom, came across your page. Hi Tom.
Yeah,
I've
they're
just
the
got one.
worst ones for me. The loom videos for sure.
Mm,
They win it.
yeah,
From the business
anybody
mentor
like that,
pretending that their staff member has sent them a fucking video. Oh, shut the
it's
fuck up.
fucking so stupid. Yeah, if you haven't had one, don't feel left out.
Yeah, you're not missing anything.
It's fucking stupid. Yeah, I think I sent when I got my first one, didn't I? I sent it to you. I've had a couple
Yeah.
since. I was like, I finally got one! Yay!
Awful.
So Loom mentors, nice. Best social media follow of the year, Dan.
Ooh.
Who have you
Uh,
followed this year? Well, you just can't get enough.
I do like. Did we have Sam Seaforth? Did we have him last year? Maybe was he maybe in
I
last
think
year?
we talked. I don't know. It wasn't last year, no, because
Yeah, but he would be up there for
last
me.
year
He is brilliant.
the professional golf advisor was last year.
Yeah, that's a good one as well. I think Sam Seaforth gets it this year. He's so funny,
He's funny,
brilliant,
isn't
brilliant content creator. Like online coaches could learn so much from him. Yeah, I really really like his stuff. Followed closely by Front Porch Dad, the golf guy. He does the golf stuff, and he
he?
does
What?
like the. Have you not seen the Front Porch Dad? Let me send you
No,
some of his videos. He does a
right.
lot of golf stuff, and he does called Tyler Jerry. Let me
Tyler
send you.
Jerry. Found him. Found him. Parents and
Yeah,
crucial
golfers
siblings.
playing a course for the first time. This sort of thing. It's sort of stuff that we will have said.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just a proper like he just acts out like it's like dads and just like golfers just acts out like the whole like what they all say and it's just so close to home that it's quite funny the way he does
Nice.
it. It's good. But yeah, Sam Seaforth still beats him.
Sam Seaforth, we'll put him. I just his just face of being like this face and being like
Yeah,
it's so such an expressive face, isn't it? In terms
yeah,
of like surprised and like sneaky and like running off to certain things. So it's so funny. Yeah. Um, yeah, I feel like I came across Sam like maybe 2 years ago. Yeah, so I still watch his stuff. So,
yeah.
um, yeah. Try and just look at my feed is always like fucking. You know who I'm getting tired of? I actually might unfollow now. Actually,
Is it?
Goob.
Oh, I would have followed him ages ago.
Yeah,
Also, because the reason I unfollowed him ages ago is because I've also had people in the past, not in the past, I know people recently who have been coached by him who said that he's really shit coach and doesn't get back to people on time.
and
Like
he's
people,
there just like
he's
posting
gone like
content
weeks,
3 times
yeah,
a day. Uh,
literally gone like weeks without hearing from him. I
really?
know of someone
Wow.
who I think she's going to start coaching me soon. I think I've got a call this week actually. Coached by him and just said that he just left her on red all the time, never got back to her, never checked in.
That's
And you
shit,
think when
isn't
you're
it?
doing that
So,
type of content, I'm just like, come on,
yeah,
mate. Like,
which you're so prolific at content of like, yeah,
yeah, and also
about
calling out shit practice and then not being good
yeah,
at
and
what you
not
do. I
being
just find it a bit
fantastic.
odd. Um,
And
yeah,
then
I'd followed him ages ago.
the other one that we'll probably unfollow. I don't know. I want to keep following him because we still don't know what he does. Is Chris? Is it Chris Williamson or Chris Will?
Yeah, I just don't get it. Do
Don't
not
know what
get
he,
it with him. Don't
don't know what he
understand the
does.
hype.
I don't know what we don't know what he does. Someone tell us what
No.
he does. No.
I mean, technically, I suppose
Um,
he's just giving out his opinions, right? Maybe that's the thing. Maybe it is
podcaster,
just
writer, aspiring trophy husband. He's Newtonic. So obviously, that's the connection with James Smith. No, is that his brand?
yeah.
Yeah. Get my free list of 100 life-changing books. Is he just just a personality, I guess.
Yeah, he's just got a
But
podcast,
nothing I
right?
ever like. Yeah, nothing. I've never listened to his podcast. 2.3 million followers. So doing something right.
Yeah, I mean, he's got something going for him, but I just don't get the obsession with him.
Yeah, Anyway.
Like the whole like he had a live show, and I'm like, why has someone gone to his live show? Like what? What?
Oh, you know what I went to on? So I went to very, very wholesome. On Friday, I went to a pantomime for the first time in ages, and Chloe has never been to one. And then the couple we went with, Carlos and Christina, one's from Honduras, one's from Argentina, also never been to a pantomime. Trying to explain what a pantomime is to three foreigners prior, really,
Yeah.
really tough. Really British. It was so fucking good as well. It was so funny.
Yeah, you see, you couldn't get me to a pantomime. I'm not bothered.
Really? Oh, it was so funny,
No,
Daniel. It
not
was
asked.
so good. Julian Clary. Do you not find Julian Clary though funny?
No,
Do you not? Oh, super camp comedy. So funny.
no, no,
Oh.
not for
One
me
of
at
one of
all.
your favorites as well, Jane McDonald was in it. You love
Who's
her.
that?
She's like a northerner who got famous from singing on like cruises, and now she's on Loose Women.
Oh, okay, I don't like an episode of this one.
I'm just saying that you're northern, so you might know. And
Jane McDonald, let me have a
then
look what she looks like. Oh, she's that one from Loose Women. Yeah, no, no,
yeah,
just no,
yeah.
no. And to be fair, any of them on Loose Women, to be fair, just
Oh
no.
yeah, it's a fucking awful show.
Yeah, just no.
And then who else was it? Nigel Havers was in it as well. But and then you probably don't know who that is either.
No.
No, I do. Uncultured swine you are. No.
Yeah, sorry, mate. Panto's not my thing.
And then we went to the Royal Albert Hall the day after to go listen to the Christmas carols. That was good.
You're so posh. You're so posh. Did you go in your Vans
This
hoodie
is
to that
the
as well? Did you?
what's
Huh?
that?
Did you go in your Vans
What?
hoodie to that as well?
No, unfortunately not. I wasn't allowed to. I had to
No, I
wear
bet, yeah.
I had to wear a shirt for that one.
Yeah, pathetic.
Uh, I got dressed up by my girlfriend, not girlfriend, but yeah, partner. All right. Social media comment the best social media, so best car crash rubbernecking social media content. So for this one last year, we had Coach Carnival Cam. So obviously he
Yeah.
wasn't the best content, but yeah, we couldn't keep away. Was there someone the best car crash
Well, I
rubbernecking
mean, it's not really him
content?
that's the car crash, but Paul Lima's just got this new channel called Not a Podcast, where he takes clips from people's podcasts that shouldn't have
Yeah.
a podcast, and he rips the shit out of them. Like I like that
Yeah.
because that's the kind of the same thing in it, but I don't know the exact people. But like some of those clips are fucking hilarious. Like how these people say this stuff is beyond me. I mean,
Oh,
we probably said some daft shit on this podcast, to be fair, but
oh,
still not that
100%.
bad.
But my algorithm, right, is so fucked up, I swear. Um, I get hit by these three people quite often. So there's a guy, you're a this guy. Right.
Which guy,
There
Tom?
we go. What's his name? He sings there's right, this guy is his song is I Am Rectangular. I can't remember his name.
I am rectangular. I never heard of it.
Oh, he's fucking weird. So I'm gonna show you the three things that I get hit by. So Sean Stevens is his name.
Sean?
Sean Stevens.
I'm gonna get hit by him now, aren't I?
Sean Stevens music. There you go. Play the POV, the world is ending, but the song is still playing, or whatever. There's this guy with green hair. I swear on like sometimes when I'm just doom scrolling, I get hit by this fucking weird shit, right? So this
Sean
guy,
Stevens music.
Sean Stevens
Oh yeah.
music. This guy. Um, that guy I get hit by quite a lot.
How'd you get hit by that?
I don't know.
What the fuck are you watching, man?
I get hit by something called you're that love this one is Burton and Bennett Snacks Limited.
I know that. I know.
Have
I
you
know
been
this
hit
one.
by that as well?
I know this one. It's like awful, isn't it?
They're
Yeah.
awful. They're
Yeah.
such
Yeah.
wasters of human beings. And I'm like, what is this?
BB95NN, and this is a drinks video.
Drinks video. You can get Dr. Pepper for 80p.
Yeah.
You can get this for 20p.
Another jacket potato. All right, we've
Oh,
just got one straight out the oven. And it's a go. I don't know how, because I feel like they've changed. I'm literally on Burton and Bennett, but they've definitely changed or they've got rid of a lot of their content because I've only got two posts on here. They had loads, didn't they?
yeah, I think they must have deleted some posts,
If they
actually,
deleted a lot.
just on account of the fucking shit they were getting.
And there was another
Imagine.
one. Oh, there was one more. There's this Canadian guy. Oh, I can't remember. I swear I sent you it. I kept on getting hit by his stuff. Um, oh, I can remember the lyrics. We were high school
You remember the
sweethearts. There you
lyrics?
go. We were high school. Is it that one? This guy. Yeah, okay. I think he just blew up on TikTok, and then I found it on there. What's his name? Kevin Tierney. That's his name.
Kevin
Kevin
Tierney.
Tierney. And I've commented on so much of his stuff. Kevin
That's
Tierney
why you
music.
get.
Yeah.
That's why you get.
And then but you'll go through the comment sections of like
Oh
it's so funny.
no!
It's
Come
so funny.
on.
It's all like auto-tuned and like it's the worst lyrics in the world. It's insane. It's so funny. And like just go for the comments, like it's so funny. It'll be like, can anybody it literally like there's
That
so
is
many
awful.
comments. It's like I think this song is about this, and because he literally the whole song is just narrating exactly what's happening.
That is awful.
Have you just listened to it?
Yeah.
Oh, you're not going to put it down the microphone. I could hear the award.
Oh no, I've got it on my computer. I got it on my computer.
All right. I think
It's the subtitles as well. It's just like,
and just
oh my
the
God.
way he like walks out and like does stuff. There's
Yeah.
if you then listen to one, listen to "We Were High School Sweethearts." That's the banger.
We were
And
high
just go
school
for
sweethearts.
"We Were High School Sweethearts." Oh, there you go. And then just go on like
How do I find it? Is it pinned?
I
No.
don't know. He's taken the pinned ones down. It's really annoying.
I mean, he looks
But
quite good, to
like
be fair.
his lyrics are so funny. Well, they're so funny they're awful.
Yeah, I mean, he looks quite funny, to be fair.
He does look quite funny.
I would watch that. I might actually follow him.
I'm gonna get hit
Alt,
by him a lot
alt
again.
pop artist. I love that. That's one way of
Canadian
describing
singer
it, mate.
songwriter. Get some pop like stuff, merchandise. Yeah. So those are my three because they're the epitome of car crash rubbernecking. I feel like you need to.
Yeah.
It's my algorithm, mate, that I just get hit by this shit. And I don't know why. I really don't. But then I watch it, and then I have to look at
Well,
the
yeah, I think that's
comments.
why. It's because you
And
sit
then
and
it's
watch it all,
like
Tom.
I just
If you sit and
can't
watch it, mate,
stop.
they're going to, aren't they?
And I'm like, oh, what is it? So I think it's between that guy. I think Burton and Bennett snacks is so funny. It's so terrible.
Yeah, the Burn and Bennett snacks is funny.
Let's do that one. Burton and Bennett snacks limited. I don't know where it is. It's somewhere in the north.
Probably in
Do you know
Burton.
where? But is it in Burton? I
Not
thought
actually
they.
sure.
I thought that's with the two people who owned it.
Oh, maybe. I don't know.
Because I stumbled on it because they were doing their flooring. And they got hit by this flooring company who was like awful, really, truly terrible. And he was like fitting a carpet in there. And I was like, what is this? Like, what is this madness? How is these people get millions of views? Or I'm like, how do we do it? It's just like, all right,
Well,
I don't really want that kind of like millions of views. Probably not good. Probably not a good thing. Yeah, probably
yeah.
not going to sell very much, I don't think.
That's the problem, innit? It gets views, but are they going to get anything off the back of it?
Yeah,
Probably
are
not.
they? Probably not. Right, so one of those. Best rubbernecking. Cool. Best coffee joint.
I mean, still can't make anything out of here because there's nothing good. So,
All right, we will put one recency biased because I went there last week and sent a picture of that. Kelowna and Smalls, Clerkenwell.
oh yeah, there's one down in London, isn't there?
Yeah, they've been there for a year. I asked him. I was
Yeah,
like, I've been to the one in Bath loads of times. He was like,
yeah,
oh, really?
yeah.
He probably has that
Did all
every
that
fucking
shit.
day.
Yeah, mate, it's all fucking fun.
I was like, yeah, that's an easy one. Cool. Kelowna and Smalls, if you're in Clerkenwell. I was around Hatton Gardens. You can work out why I was there. And yeah, I had something like that. It was lovely. Best TV series that we watched
Oh well,
this year,
again, recency bias plays into the thing here. But
doesn't it?
Have you watched Day of the Jackal?
No, because I don't know whether I can buy Eddie Redmayne as a murderer or assassin.
Well, I think if you watch it, you can. He's very good in it. I don't like her as a lead in it. She annoys me. Um, just bad. But it's actually good because you want him to win, so it works out fine. Um, yeah, just very. I really liked it. Like really, really
Okay.
liked it. I think was Gangs of London this year or last year. I feel like that was last year. There's a new series that coming out this year. Um, but Day of the Jackal was one that I watched. I was with Mike actually. It was the other week we watched it, and we just had it on. We watched it all the way through pretty much
Mm.
over the space of like 2 days. It was really watchable. I'm trying to think what else I've watched. To be fair, I've not really watched anything else, so that's probably why I think it should win.
I'm trying to think. I'm watching. I've got the last episode. I'll probably watch that tonight of the Keira Knightley thing. It's not great. It's all right. Not fantastic.
Yeah, I wouldn't bother with that.
Black Doves, I think it's called. Well, the one I would say that obviously came out this year was Rings of Power, season 2.
Didn't watch it.
Of course you didn't. It's fucking fantasy. So,
No, the fantasy doesn't count, mate, because it's shit. So Day of the Jackal has to win.
I bet you more people watch Rings of Power.
I don't think what else has been on that I've watched.
Star Wars had the Acolyte, but that got cancelled, so it shows how good that was. I don't know what else. I must have watched quite a few. I feel me and Chloe do like a little box set every now and again. So yeah, I can't remember. Must have been other stuff, but I honestly cannot remember. We'll put those two. Fun. Best burger. Have you been into anything?
No,
Last year was Bombird. Mm.
must have been that chicken burger we had.
I had something decent last week. I went to a Black Bear Burger.
There is a new burger place out here we need to try though.
Yeah, I think you sent me it, no?
I think there's two now. Then I think there's one that's come along that's claiming to be the best.
Well,
Again,
I'm gonna go over this because I did have this. I did have Burger and Beyond this year, and it's still thoroughly enjoyable and the best burger in London.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I think mate, I'm happy for that to win it. To be fair, I think
yeah.
there's nothing out here that's matching that.
All right, diet drink of the year. What have you been? What's been a staple? What have you been able to get your hands on? Is there anything, or
Again,
just drink of the year,
nothing.
mate? What have you been doing?
I mean, every time I come back to the UK, it's again Dr. Pepper Zero just wins every time. Like whenever I come back. So
Zero.
there's been no new kind of like
There's nothing
entries,
new, is there? No,
No.
that's the thing. I feel like that's just got to stay the same.
I mean, I know that they do don't they do a Tango Ice Blast now, sugar free.
Do they?
That would win probably because that's all that was. I remember as a kid that was fucking incredible. But then it was
Yeah,
full of
that's
sugar,
great.
so maybe the sugar-free version won't be as good. I don't
But we've not had it, so it can't qualify, can it?
know. Yeah,
So it's got Dr. Pepper, Dr. Pepper bun. And last one, best golf course you played this year.
still, yeah,
Still the
Links.
Yaz. Still the
Yeah,
Yaz.
until we change that and play something else, Tom, together, I think it's going to win.
No, I think I played one of the W's this year, which was Worplesdon. That was awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. There's like 3 W's is Woking, Worplesdon, and something else.
Woburn.
Can't remember. It's not Woburn. No. It's in the south. It's near, like I can't remember. It's Sussex, Surrey way.
Wait, I'm happy to go with yours. Winsley.
Worplesdon. It's not the Wisley. No, it's close to there though. Yeah, Worplesdon. I think that was lovely, lovely, lovely old course. Beautiful, very traditional. Got on for 50 quid because I believe it's top 50, maybe top 60. Very nice. But yeah, one of my clients' husbands invited me, which is nice.
Yeah, that's one thing about out here is the golf courses are amazing. They are really good, but you kind of do have limited choice. Like it's like, okay, once you've
it's
done
this
4 or 5 the better ones. It's
this,
like
yeah. Right, but yeah, if you get on a top 100 course here, you're like, it's gonna be freaking legit, very traditional and whatever. So I haven't played a lot of 100 course. I can just look here actually. Yeah, I've got my balls that I played this year. West Herts was nice actually. That was all right. Well, it was good. Worplesdon must have been this year. Arbon Common, Mill Hill, no. Verulium. That was a bit boring. Where's this from? I've got a ball. I can't remember where it's from, but the logo is a little dove.
Ooh.
I think I played it with David Sleeth. I think it's one of his clubs. It was quite nice. Yeah. Worst course was the one in Honduras. That was easy.
Yeah.
That was a true golf challenge. That was
a
interesting
true golf challenge.
It was. All right. That is our full show. That is our year. I think we've done about 40 odd podcasts this year. I feel like we've actually been we normally aim for about 50, but I think we've had stuff on, haven't we?
I think we've had weeks where we couldn't make one. We've just kind of not tried to redo it.
Not
just
bothered, right?
Yeah,
it's all right.
I think it's still pretty decent though. How many years in we are now? What we're going to be in now? Nearly 10 years in.
Like, yeah, something like that. It's just however many years Isabel is old. That's basically
9. Yeah, so 9.
Yeah. Awful.
That's a lot of podcasting, isn't it?
That's a lot of podcasting. I will endeavour to dig up guest episodes to the vault when I can remember. If we have weeks off that we can't do, especially over the Christmas period, because people will be longing for the dulcet and stuffed up tones of Daniel Meek. So yeah, they'll just have to look to his Instagram and see him playing golf, just moaning at the world. Right, mate. Well, thank you for talking to me for another year. Unfortunately, you're going to have to talk to me again next year.
Never mind.
Yeah, we got some big plans, I think, personally. So that'd be fun.
Yes, big year.
That'd be interesting.
Overall,
which I've not put over social media whatsoever.
No, you haven't yet, have you?
No, I've not done it.
I guess you will at some point, won't you?
At some point, but I'm gonna. People can work it out, but yeah, no, just it's got to be. I feel like with certain news that you should tell everybody you know personally and like want to tell before you tell the fucking world. Yeah.
Well, mate, all I'm going to say is I hope the surgery goes well and people won't know that you won't be able to tell the difference that you're a woman, so it's fine.
I know.
Well, just let it slip.
Like, I was kind of annoyed that the trans thing didn't go through in the golf world, so it's like good try.
Have a wonderful Christmas, everyone. Enjoy it.
And we will see you for the predictions episodes next year. Boy.